right, Baby Gronk, which one of these girls is the prettiest?
I want all three of them.
All three of them? All right, well, if you can dunk over all three of them, they'll give you a kiss.
So, Baby Gronk is 11. This video was also uploaded 9 months ago, so the kid, he would have been 10. What's the point of this video, you might ask? Well, if you look at the comments, you're going to see that this is just an ad. And it's an ad for the OnlyFans of the girls in the background. Maybe, and I'll throw this one out there, this is something that we shouldn't be doing.
Baby Gronk, go! All right, let's see. No way! Oh! Over all of them! You guys know what you gotta do. Group hug, because he's not of age. Yeah!
Now, Jack Doherty acknowledges that he's not of age, but to be honest, if you put those two next to each other, well, I'm not gonna lie, but I would actually think that Baby Gronk is older. Either way, though, the kid just does look uncomfortable. And terrifyingly enough, this is actually one of the least egregious things in this video.
And all of a sudden, I heard clapping going on in the room. Subscribe, cause I think it's working.
You've probably heard of Jack Doherty at this point, and to be honest, you've probably only heard bad things. The guy is infamous for just being a terrible person, really. And I mean, that is now his brand. He would just go around in public just being a nuisance. Unfortunately, that is the lighter side of Jack, because when you look a little bit below the surface, his money-making schemes are questionable, to say the least. He has a collection of girls that are signed to him, and he does openly advertise this on his Linktree. And these girls, their grift is basically making like Mr. Beastified shorts. And I'll show you an example, but it is pretty obvious who these shorts are geared towards.
These changed my life. We all know Crocs have 2 modes. Chillin' mode and sports mode.
And I mean, it's brain rot, but at the same time, so many people do this on YouTube. The problem is when you look at the comments, because on these videos, these girls will routinely promote their OnlyFans. And when you deep who these shorts are presumably intended for, that's where there's a bit of a problem. And as well as that, as time's gone on, these videos have got weirder and weirder.
Excuse me, for $100, can I rent your kid for the day? Sure. Yeah? No way. Yeah. Okay, here you go. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna take your kid now. Okay.
Now, if Jeffrey Epstein had YouTube Shorts, this is probably what he would have done. Now, we've spoken about a couple of these girls before, but unfortunately, the problem is much bigger. Those videos do also speak for themselves, though. One of them was on his quote-unquote girlfriend, McKinley Richardson, and presumably, judging by what's been posted this week, she has been the favourite.
My friend McKinley just made the worst mistake of her life.
You're the love of my life. Will you marry me?
Yes? Oh my god.
And I wish the problem stopped there, but it definitely doesn't. Because as you've seen again, he is promoting these girls pretty actively. And all of them, at varying levels, do some instance of this business practice. And it's gotten so bad that it's gotten to the point now where he just actively gloats that this is how he makes his money.
All right, guys, it's been 1 year since they all started their OFs. Let's go! Yeah! Let's go!
Congratulations, you have irreparably corrupted the youth, probably forever. It's not all bad. I mean, some of the kids in the comments definitely aren't a fan of this. I miss the old Jack when he did overnight challenges and trolled Walmart. Me too, buddy. Me too. But either way, he has definitely committed to this path. And to be honest, by this point, I don't actually see a way back. So today, we're gonna have a look at some of these videos because they're not great. The levels of brain rot are basically unprecedented. So if you want to help pay for my lobotomy, like and sub because it will definitely help soften the blow.
Subscribe.
Yeah, that girl, I think her name is Michelle Scott. The first one we're going to be looking at today is Claire Lizzy, but genuinely, this isn't even a bit. These girls look so similar that it is pretty hard to differentiate. But regardless of who it is, the content is just pure brain rot.
That's for Danny.
Yeah, that's me. Thank you.
Wait, the tip?
Oh, yeah, let me, tip. Oh, wait, I don't have a tip. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have a... What?
It's okay. You can pay me back in another.
There's actually no nuance. I mean, it does just feel like the prelude to a porn video. She's fully aware of who our audience are, and you only need to look at the comments for this to be confirmed. You are the best YouTube ever, and that's why people like your videos. I mean, first of all, why does nobody comment on my videos? So in fairness, if I need to do those videos to get comments like this, I'll probably give it a miss. And even on videos like this, people are just glazing Jack Doherty for no reason. Jack, very good in Riz. I love this kid. I mean, this is a step inside the mind of a Jack Doherty fan. And to be honest, I don't like what I see. Now, side note, but there is a bit of controversy around this Claire Lizzy girl, because apparently she signed to Jack Doherty's agency when she was 17, and apparently the story is that she was drunk on a yacht at the time. This is a story that has always circulated, but the other day, Neon did actually confirm it.
We'll be taking that money and I will be exposing you for getting drunk underage girls on yachts and taking percentages of them. You will be going down, my brother.
You maybe not a great thing to have in your record, though. In fairness, it is very on brand. And this girl, by the way, didn't make any content when when she was under 18. If she did, this would be a completely different video. There is maybe an argument to be made that she's been a little bit coerced. You see all this money and you see that it's very easy to make and you're probably going to do some bad things to get it. But really, she was over 18 when she made that decision, so it's kind of her responsibility. Either way, the content he's had her making is so bizarre. Now, we've actually looked at this video in the past, but it is so bad that I feel like it definitely justifies being watched again. If you haven't seen this, then brace yourself, because really, this is maybe the worst video.
Excuse me? Whoa. What's your battery percentage?
20. Yo, give me your phone. 72.
I don't even feel like I need to make a joke here, really. I could just say what's happening here, and that is enough. She approached the kid. She said, please download this lewd photo of me. And then she proceeded to show everybody on the internet. This is maybe just one step below just handing yourself in, really. And somehow it just keeps getting worse as the video goes on.
What, okay, wallpaper, okay. $72 is your budget. I'm taking shopping. Where do you want to go?
Dicks.
You like dicks?
This is not a point I love making, but if you just swap the gender roles here, suddenly this becomes a whole lot more sinister. The funniest part of this video is, at the end, she is so unself-aware that she just ends it by slagging off her own audience.
Don't you have an OF account?
How old are you again?
12.
Get your kids off the internet, please.
They pay your bills, you do not want them off the internet. And the worst thing is, she's doing all this, but she's not actually profiting as much as you might think. You would think that if you sell your soul this bad, you would at least be making a lot of money. I'd say unfortunately, but this is probably actually fortunately. Well, she doesn't own her own brand. She is paid a salary by Jack Doherty. So this guy is making these girls go out into the trenches and sell their soul like this. And then he is taking the money and just paying them a little bit off the top. One of his employees actually did like a full interview with TheAsherShow, and I'll link it down below, but the guy, he basically lays out the whole process in detail. And to be honest, it's a little bit depressing, really.
He takes 100%, he gives him salary.
Wow.
Finally giving up some percentage, you know, after like the girls complaining after so much and whatnot, but it really is sad, like what these girls, like, you know, how they allow it.
And he used me just how he's gonna use her.
It is absolutely crazy, but I actually also don't care. When you make your bed, you have to lie in it, and when it's Jack Doherty's bed, I don't really know what you expected. That clip there, it actually segues us into the next girl. Her name is Rayne, and as you can probably expect, her content is just as bad.
Can you help me find my phone?
Yeah, what?
It's over there.
Oh, which one?
I don't know. That one.
This one? What the heck?
I don't actually know who comes up with these ideas, but it is maybe the purest form of brain rot I've ever seen. And even in the comments of these, some of the people that have clearly come over from like kids content, they are not happy. I don't like you now. I agree with you. See, this is more like the comments I get. But like, genuinely, imagine subscribing to one of these people because they're doing like a prime bottle challenge, and then the next day in your sub box, you get something like this.
You said you were hungry, so I'm just heating up dinner.
Oh, we're having roast beef?
I don't know who this is for, again, but I know exactly who it's being served to. If I was 12 and I saw this in my sub box, I think my brain would melt. Gen Alpha, they actually finished. They are finished. I mean, we have already kind of agreed on that, but the more of these videos I watch, the worse it becomes in my mind. Genuinely, the worst thing I watched as a kid was like maybe YouTube poops or something. I have no doubt in my mind that this type of content is just twisting people's brains. And sure, they're acting, but in some of these videos, these girls will just genuinely be committing crimes.
Hey McKinley, can you get your clothes out of the dryer? Yeah. Perfect. Now I have just enough time to cuddle with Jack. After a couple minutes of him not noticing, I decided to make some OF content with him while he was asleep.
Yeah, so you are now going to jail. I think that might be a crime, maybe. And to top it all off, of course, she promotes her OnlyFans in the comments. And again, the creepiest thing is when you open up these ads and you see who's replying. I like and subscribe with my tongue. My favourite gum is watermelon. You know, the people being fed this content are 10 at most. I've addressed this problem so many times, but it is so bad. And it's institutional, really, because these girls will collab with each other. One of the girls that this Grace girl collabs with is Camila Araujo from the other video I did. She is maybe the worst because she openly just uses her brother to promote her content. And this Grace girl, she is fully on board with that.
How does it feel to use your brother to promote your OF and buy this new car? I would do it tenfold. I don't give a f.
The depravity actually knows no bounds. If I was a degenerate, and you're gonna have to take my word that I'm not, well then this would almost be impressive because the levels they're prepared to sink to purely to sell OnlyFans subscriptions. I'm in danger of overusing this term, but they are just selling their souls.
You don't give a f.
Nope, I would do it again and again, and I will continue to do it again and again and again because I could not give less of a f.
How do you think he feels?
Don't care.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be that kid, but at least he has a car. I guess. But clearly, he doesn't have a say in the matter, so he is just going to have to firm it. And firming it is something I'm having to do for this video, because there is one more girl. Her name is Michelle Scott, and she is known for doing what I can only presume to be fake giveaways.
I give away money and iPhones to my followers every single day.
Yeah, that's not me cutting off the video. Her editor, for some reason, just shaved off like 3 seconds. Now, clearly, she's luring in people, probably kids, to enter these giveaways. And once you have subscribed, well, this is the content you're then fed. I don't even actually know if I could show this, but I'm going to take a risk. Again, there is no nuance. She is just moaning. And the scariest thing is that half the kids in the comments actually have no idea what they're seeing. I mean, you only need to look at the profile pictures to see that this is a young child. Love the why is banned. So they have no idea what's going on. They're asking why she's been banned. I can only imagine a number of kids have taken this video to their parents to ask what's going on. Imagine having that conversation with your kid. If you weren't convinced that this is a danger to society yet, well, hopefully that one convinces you, because this is bad. And when they're not posting explicit content like this, they are just harassing people in public. Yeah, no, that's a really funny prank as well. I'm going to accuse you of assaulting me in front of dozens of people in a shop. It literally only takes one person to take it literally, and he's getting punched. And despite how uncomfortable he clearly is, they just kept pressing it and pressing it.
Dude, that was straight up you, don't lie. That was him. I really don't want to deal with this bullshit. That was you. Dude, just say you're sorry. This guy just slapped. Dude, say you're sorry.
Literally.
Bro, say you're sorry. Say you're sorry.
You're gonna keep harassing me, I'm gonna go get the manager.
Yeah, so it's exhibit 418, but Jack Doherty is the worst person on the internet. And honestly, this probably just is intrinsic to him. He doesn't actually feel like a person. He feels like some, like, I don't know, weird demon thing.
Get the manager.
Okay, I will.
You just slapped your ass? Dude, no, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding. We're kidding. Okay, fair enough. You can continue on. Be a Karen. It's whatever.
Then when he has a pretty rational reaction to being harassed and also being accused of assaulting someone in front of multiple people, Jack Doherty still manages to make him out as if he is the problem. I mean, we are cooked. This man is at the helm of all the worst content of all time, and there's no taking it back. I mean, Gen Alpha, I'm sorry, but you are done. So yeah, in conclusion, if you know any kids in your family, maybe check what they're watching. This has spread so far that it is nothing short of terrifying at this point, and it's not going to stop anytime soon, because clearly they are making so much money from this. But yeah, tell me what you think. I've spoken about this a few times now, but honestly, it is so bad, and the more you look, the more of these videos you find. Hopefully something changes, but to be honest, I am pretty pessimistic about that. And with that said, I'll leave you with one more thing.
For the last few days, I haven't been able to get any sleep. I think I only slept 1 hour last night.
Yeah, that is probably the guilt. Like and sub, or you'll feel it too. I mean, you won't, but you know.